Yo, we got a lot to get into. But first things first, okay? We got some new reports that the Philadelphia Eagles were the most miserable 10-1 team ever. A team source told Philly Inquirer. Okay, and this is from a reliable source. But again, when you hear reports, you still have to do your homework. All right. So this is huge. And also, Jalen Hurts has been being compared to Carson Wentz. Okay. We got a lot to get into right now. I'm going to be honest with you. This is the Voice of the Eagles show. And like always, God bless those Philadelphia Eagles. But enough of that. Let's get right into the live stream. So apparently, we have some reports of the Philadelphia Eagles being the most miserable 10-1 team ever from a source. Okay. Now, with these sources, okay, in order to understand if these are reliable sources, right? Because anybody can say anything. You have to dig a bit deeper, right? And figure out, and there's a lot that goes into it. But this guy, MLB football, he's usually on point with a lot of his rumors, right? So there's been so much that's been leaked already with this team. There's been so much that has been leaked within the locker room. I'm 100% sure this is definitely accurate. It sounds about right. The locker room is imploding. The locker room is imploding. And now when you hear the comparisons of Jalen Hurts being compared to a Carson Wentz. I mean, at that point, okay, now I have to intervene at that point. Anytime I hear Jalen Hurts slander, okay? So that's what this all boils down to. That's all it boils down to was slander. Okay. You know what? There should be no slander, there should be no disrespect on our QB1. All right. You can't. Okay. At the end of the day, you have to support your quarterback, even if he's playing if he's having the worst game of his life, right? With your quarterbacks, you have to go that extra mile because you know how important they are to a team. Okay. So with a quarterback, I've never had any problems with any of our quarterbacks. I've never had a problem with any of our quarterbacks. Carson Wentz, I loved everything about the dude. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Carson Wentz was my guy. Okay, they both was nice. Okay, Carson Wentz, his look. These guys are the situations are extremely eerie. Okay, first off, so when you compare the two, I can see it in ways. Okay, because Carson Wentz, the year we won a Super Bowl, okay, he was an MVP candidate. He was going to win the MVP. He got injured. The same thing happened when Jalen Hurts, his MVP year. He got injured. The only difference was Carson Wentz, that team won a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts' team did not. Okay, so there are some similarities, but at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts is a dog. Period. Okay, he should have easily won a Super Bowl. The defense the defense just gave the game completely away. Okay, but I mean, I digress. But the bottom line is there. It looks pretty similar. You know, if you look at a Jalen Hurts and a Carson Wentz. Okay, Carson Wentz was number 11. Jalen Hurts is, what's his number? He's number 1. So that's 3 ones, right? That's right. So it's like you look at some of these things, and those are some of the things that stick out when I think of, Jalen Hurts and Carson Wentz, and already it's a thing right now to where they're bringing in a Carson Wentz element to Jalen Hurts, is saying, hey, listen. And another thing, these guys both got paid. Okay, we can look at some stats, and we're gonna dive deeper into the whole Jalen Hurts, Carson Wentz, because I want to get this out the way. Because at no point there should be no disrespect to Jalen Hurts. Period. No disrespect. At this point, he is our guy. Okay, so he has a bad game. When he have a bad game, you can't just say, "Oh, it's Jalen Hurts. He's just like Carson Wentz." That's way too soon to do. Okay, it's way too soon because we just seen what he's capable of. We know what Jalen Hurts can do, right? So now you got to look at the pieces around him, and you got to dive a bit deeper, because the Philadelphia Eagles will destroy young quarterbacks. I don't know what they do when it comes to young quarterbacks. Or quarterbacks in general. These guys just don't really know how to treat a franchise quarterback. I'll be honest. Or it never goes well when they find their guy. It didn't go well with Carson Wentz, and it's not going. Right now it looks a bit rocky with Jalen Hurts. Okay, so this franchise prides themselves on being a quarterback factory. What the hell? No, let's just make sure we always have a franchise quarterback. Okay, and go from there. Okay, we don't want a quarterback factory. That's that type of quote will never leave. Okay, it's a stigma now, and it's like you guys constantly it's like you have great talent, and somehow it just never pans out at quarterback, right? So it didn't with Carson Wentz. He couldn't stay healthy. With Jalen Hurts, it remains to be seen. You look at Donovan McNabb. He had a great career here. Okay, and but we still look at the hate that we give Donovan McNabb. We give Donovan McNabb a ton of hate. Okay, Donovan McNabb received so much scrutiny. Jalen, imagine how they're gonna treat you, bro. Look at how they treat Donovan McNabb. We hate. Bro, I can't really. We have to rally around our quarterbacks at the end of the day. So I've never hated any of our quarterbacks. I've never had a problem with any of our quarterbacks, especially not Jalen Hurts. How could you hate Jalen Hurts? How could you? How could you even the things that this guy has done in the playoffs to get us to the Super Bowl? Like, you can't deny his MVP season. Like, this dude is cerebral as they come. He's a deadly weapon in the NFL. So we know it's not Jalen. What the hell? Because we just seen what he can do, right? So it's when you compare these two quarterbacks, okay, I will say this: it's similar. Okay, there's some similarities. Okay, and I just can't deny them. Okay, I promise you, I cannot. The similarities are just okay. The stats, okay, the stats are the stats. Okay, but it gives you a better indication of you know, these dudes, they neither one of them, they both got injured during the end of their season. Carson Wentz just couldn't come back. All right, so the playoffs, he's having both of these guys are having an MVP caliber season right around the same time of each other, okay? In the same time of the season, right? Okay, different years, of course. But Carson Wentz had, he was lights out, okay? And these are from their MVP like years. These are from their both of their MVP years. The stats, they both missed the end of the regular season. So some games during the regular season, they got injured. And you just see with Jalen Hurts with 760 rushing yards, 165 of rushing attempts, 13 rushing touchdowns. He's averaging 4.6 yards a carry. So he's a running back. This dude is a running back. Okay, let's be honest here. And he also has 3,701 yards. So I mean, bro, what the hell? That's wild. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. You got 13 rushing touchdowns and 22 passing touchdowns. Like I think Jalen Hurts his ability to be able to do, he can run the ball and he can throw it, right? So it's hard to kind of prepare for a guy like that, and he can throw the ball deep. So, bro, you got the perfect weapon. You just need the right play callers around a guy like this, okay? But you have to have a system that's his, a system that you need a system for Jalen. Okay, he needs to be in a system that's his. Just let Jalen create his own system, man. For real, let Jalen create his own offense. Like you dial up the plays, Jalen, and say this is what I like. Run these plays for me, right? That's that simple. Okay, but these two guys are really similar, man. So it's hard to disassociate the two, because both of these guys would have won the MVP if they would have stayed healthy. They just happened to have gotten injured, right? But the biggest difference is Carson Wentz year he won a championship. That's what takes the cake for Carson's. It's like, man, the biggest difference is all of this, man. I mean, in every category, Jalen Hurts really had a better year. Carson Wentz threw 10, 11 more touchdowns, but Jalen Hurts ran for 13 more touchdowns than Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz didn't rush for a touchdown that year, and when he tried to, he got injured. Jalen Hurts rushed for 13 of them. So it's a whole different element. It's 760 rushing yards. Like that's different, man. To go with 3,701 passing yards and 22 touchdowns. This is a type of a player you do not want to see in the NFL, because you're not going to be able to stop him. And these players just continue to evolve. You look at Cam Newton, right? Jalen Hurts is a Cam Newton, bro. I promise you. Jalen Hurts just has the NFL with the NFL safety rules and stuff like that. He's an evolved evolution of a Cam Newton, because Jalen Hurts has he's extremely accurate with a deep ball, but his arm strength, he can't. If he had more arm strength, dude would be unstoppable. But that's his limitation, is his arm strength. Okay, so but you still can strategically figure out how to throw deep, and they're trying to do that way too much. Right, you just got to take what the defense gives you. But all in all, my thing is right. It's similar, man. Now I would have to see after this season we can go back and revisit this. But right now you can't. I can't really. But it's really it's eerie. All right, it's eerie. I can look at I could pull up Carson Wentz season after his MVP year because we're witnessing Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts really doesn't have a drop off from his I had it pulled up, but he really doesn't have any drop off from. I think Carson Wentz was injured, so there's some similarities. Okay, there's some differences as well, but and they both got paid after their Super Bowl. I mean their Super Bowl appearances or they MVP caliber years. Both players got huge contracts, so it just seems so eerie. And I understand how the Philadelphia Eagles destroy young quarterbacks, man. Like somehow they can get their hands on a really talented guy and they can fumble the ball, or they can not have, they cannot give them weapons, right? Or they can kind of screw it up. Okay, hopefully, I don't think, I pray that doesn't happen. Okay, because they screwed up. And young quarterbacks, man, you can early on. That's when you can really. I've seen quarterbacks that look like they're like all time greats, before coming to the NFL, and they go and play with a team with a bad system or a bad, play caller, and it ruins you. And that's huge. Coaching is huge, man. So Jalen needs the right coaches, man. He needs the right coaches. Um, because dog, bro, this dude just like, and he's in way too many different systems, and he's still his uh, I'll have to look at Jalen Hurts stats. His from let's see here. Let's just look at Jalen Hurts stats from this year. I mean, there's pretty much no drop off. It's just more turnovers. If he doesn't have the turnovers, this dude is winning the MVP. That's what's screwing him over right now in the losses. Okay. But if Jalen can still sneak and win this MVP now, let's not act like Jalen can't win the MVP. Okay. If he beat the Giants twice and beat Arizona, the team goes 3-0. What? That's a pretty good, that's a good looking record at the end of the day. Okay. But he'll have to win the rest of these games. He'll have to play lights out. Okay, right now he has 3,335. He can very well have he could possibly push for full if he can get 4K passing yards. If Jalen can get 4,000 passing yards, that'll be crucial. He had 37 plus 3,700 last year. If he can somehow in the next 3 games throw for 200 passing yards a game, that'll be 600. Yeah, and he can hit. Jalen can hit 4K passing yards, and that'll be huge because they say, oh, you can't throw the ball, right? So for him to hit 4K, you shut down a lot of critics. And let's see, rushing yards. I mean, rushing yards. If he can still, man, that's where you kind of, I don't know. I think he can still hit some benchmarks, even with the rushing. Right now, you're fine. If we can get Jalen to get 3 more rushing touchdowns, if he can have 17 rushing touchdowns, I don't care about his rushing yards. We just want the touchdowns from you, bro. If you can get if he can get his rushing touchdowns up, right? If he can score 4 rushing touchdowns in the next 3 games and no turnovers, and yeah, I think we'll be fine. And get a couple. He's going to get passing touchdowns. I think we'll be fine with Jalen for these next 3 games, but I don't think we beat the Giants honestly. Um, but yeah, he's 10. If he's 10, I mean, come on, the record looks horrible. If you compare Jalen Hurts, 2000 his 2023 season to Carson Wentz 2017 season, I mean, his completion percentage up by about 5 ticks. Passing yards, he already has more passing yards than Carson Wentz had in 2017. Let's see here. Passing yards per game. Carson got him by about 20 yards, it looked like. And passing touchdowns is 19 to 33. So he's throwing more. He's throwing touchdowns. And he doesn't have a lot of interceptions, right? Jalen Hurts with the 12 interceptions, man. That's huge. That's huge. But yeah, that's just some of the stats. That's just some of the stats. But to let's see the comments. No way, Wentz refused to slide. He's done. He's in a Commander's jersey. He's finished. But Wentz, I mean, but we're comparing them. We're comparing these guys we're comparing their MVP seasons, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm comparing their MVP seasons. I'm comparing they're very it's eerie. It's very similar. If you look at you look at some of the, I mean, they both were considered for they both would have won the MVP if they didn't get injured. But both of them got injured during the end of the season. It was an MVP type of a year, right? So I mean, they were, it just looked so, and then they got paid. Both got paid after those seasons, right? They got big contracts. So, bro, it just looks way too. So you can definitely compare these guys, and the Philadelphia Eagles, they ruined Carson Wentz. They refused to give him weapons. Okay, they refused to give him weapons. Jalen Hurts has his weapons, and Jalen Hurts, he is a weapon in himself, right? With his ability to run and the rushing touchdowns and other intangibles that he have. Yeah, I think it's a fair comparison for now because we can't deny the fact. Here's the thing, bro. We can't deny the fact that Carson Wentz, okay, his MVP year, Trey, his MVP year, what did they get us? It got us the only thing that matters. It got us a fucking championship. I don't care about nothing else. At the end of the day, Carson Wentz was a huge. I mean, without Carson Wentz, we not winning that Super Bowl, right? He put us in position of where we had the number one seed. When we were set to win a Super, when we were set to win a Super Bowl. Okay, and it all played out perfectly. When Carson Wentz was injured, there was no way I thought we were going to win. I'm like, damn, our season might be over. We just lost our starting quarterback. And I'm watching the game as it happens. And I'm like, what the fuck? Right? I remember this stuff. We're with Carson. And of course, in come Nick Foles. Right? In comes a Nick Foles. Right. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy the history with the Philadelphia Eagles and their quarterbacks. And I'm sorry, Jalen Hurts and Carson Wentz. Right now, this shit, I can't dead it. I really want to. I'm kind of upset that we got to compare the two, and that's why I had to put on the shiesty mask because I'm like, bro, what the? I'm really feeling some type of way. But now it's like, you know what? I can see where people can kind of correlate the two, right? It's just too similar. Okay, to kind of you just see a lot of similarities with these guys. And so I can't really dismiss it, Chet. I have to see Jalen Hurts this year and you know, and see where what he does, for the next year or two. But overall, I mean, Jalen is he's that guy, bro. And then you really can't. It's hard to compare the two from an aspect. Jalen Hurts mindset, dude. This dude has the craziest he's like the ultimate like leader, bro. Like it's like people like him, you just rally around and want to be better, bro. Just because like, dude knows how to get the best out of everybody he's around. He's gonna work hard. So he's gonna infuse that type of energy to somebody else around him. Okay. And people are gonna gravitate to him because he's a leader. Even a lot of veteran players, like, yeah, we knew Jalen was that guy because we were veterans and we looking and they were seeing like how he commands the huddle. And so he has the leadership aspect. And that's huge, bro, because that's that now you got players around you that's gonna want to, fight for you that much harder. And they always talk about it, right? So I mean that's a huge that's something that really doesn't go on. It goes unseen on a stat sheet. You can't extrapolate that from looking at stats. You don't know how. Well, that's huge with certain leaders, right? And that's just Jalen just has that, right? He has that leadership quality, and bro, it's extremely valuable. It's extremely valuable. Okay, but it's interesting. I have to see Jalen Hurts. I would have to see Jalen Hurts. Um, I would have to see Jalen Hurts after I would be able to have a full grasp of the whole Jalen Hurts, Carson Wentz after this season for sure, because I would know how Jalen Hurts did after his, MVP year. His stats still look good, and he's still on pace to break all of his. If he win these next 3 games, if Jalen wins these next 3 games, he can possibly win his division, have the number 2 seed. And he can have more peak, and he can hit 4K passing yards. If he hits 4K passing yards, they cannot say anything about him not being a passer. So I want to see him hit 4K yards. Really, I want to see him hit. He has to. Jalen has to hit 4K passing yards. He has to. It could be 4. I mean, because he was close. He had 3,700. He missed some games. He has to get these 4K. I don't care, bro. That's just going to be huge. I know people say they don't care about stats. I care about stats. I care about stats. I care about them. I care about them. I need Jalen to have 4K passing yards because now you can't you can't say he can't throw the ball. You can't say that, okay? Because he can't. And even if you try to pick holes through that, go look at his rushing yards and tell me if your quarterback can get 15 rushing touchdowns, 14 rushing touchdowns on top of 20 passing touchdowns. Okay. All right. You score if you in that range, 35, 40, 50 plus touchdowns that you're getting, you're in the MVP conversation. It's all about who's getting the most touchdowns. Period. And Jalen Hurts, he's getting a lot of touchdowns. So it's going to be popularized. It's all about touchdowns in the NFL. So let's stop it, man. I don't care how you getting them. If you're getting touchdowns, and Jalen Hurts seems to get a lot of touchdowns. Let's see. We need the 49ers to lose. I don't want nobody to lose. I want everybody to win. So when we get a piece of that ass, bro, we gonna go crazy because they've been talking, and here's the thing: there's a lot of drama going on our side. So right? There's a lot of things that's actually in house that we need to fix. But yeah, I want everybody to win. So when we meet them, they're at their best. Okay. With the reports of this team having the most, they said when we were 10-1, they were saying this team was the most, I mean, it was the most dysfunctional locker room, the most dysfunctional team at 10-1. So imagine if we were all on one accord. I mean, just imagine if we just imagine, okay, pause for a second, right? Just imagine if we had Shane Steichen, our offensive coordinator from last year, with us right now. Golly, we're undefeated, bro. Okay. If we had our Jonathan Gannon, right? If we run it back with everything that we had, bro, there's no stopping this team right now. That's what's crazy. But it's a different team. So you can't really, but I promise you, I'm telling you, if that Philadelphia Eagles team we had was probably one of the best teams that we've ever had. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's be honest. And we lost to who? The Chiefs. So I mean, the Chiefs they're like a dynasty right now. Okay, they're a dynasty right now. So you can't take anything away from them. But to that's just wild, man, that we didn't pull that off. If we pull that off, we're champs, and we're yeah, that's just crazy. That's just a crazy one. But I will say this, right? The dysfunction is all over the place with this team. The dysfunction is all over the place, and it's been heavily documented, right? Um, the reports that come out, I can't. I believe. I believe them. I'll be honest. I believe these reports. All of the other reports, I was able to confirm them. This is the only because I just seen it. I just got it. I'm gonna figure out who made this report. Okay, but when it's from MLB football, you know that is accurate. That's for the most part, but I really don't. I always have to look into all of like anything that I hear. But MLB football, this dude definitely, if he tweets it, then there's some to it. Okay, I'll be honest with you. There's some to it, or it's definitely something to look into. A lot of it is fluff, but it gives you don't just go off what you see from a quote. They're gonna tag their source, and now you go find their source, right? So it's a lot of okay, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna figure out who leaked this because when I figure out who leaked this, it's just oh my god, the leaks are just continuing to happen, and that's how I know they're gonna lose Christmas. I know that. Man, come on, man. I know they probably gonna lose Christmas, and it's gonna keep getting worse until what? This is like somebody's gonna have to go. I think it's Nick Sirianni. Every week there's a leak. This is wild. This is wild. But yeah, there's so much drama with this team. There's so much drama with this team. Uh, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But let me see the comments. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. Uh Players realize Sirianni and his crew are glorified high school coaches. Once they go off script, they got nothing. Hey, bro. If you in my live streams, I've already exposed like Nick Sirianni, and I didn't even want to really do that. But this was after our third loss, and I just seen it, right? I know that's the play. Look, I promise you, if Nick Sirianni gets fired, I called it. I called it. I called it, and it's heating up. It happened with Brian Johnson, bro. I promise you, it happened with Brian Johnson. And next thing you know, no, it happened with one of the. First it was Brian Johnson. And from Brian Johnson, something was going to shake up. And it just so happened it was Sean Desai. It was the one coach that I was actually pleased with our defense. I was actually cool with that. So when you do what you do to Sean Desai, that's my favorite coach. I'm like, oh, you're trying to use him as a scapegoat. It's really your offense that's making the defense look so bad, right? So they use my this is the coach I like the most, and they essentially fired him for Matt Patricia, bro. Dude was okay, right? So again, this is what they do. The organization is kind of foul, bro. Honestly, it's like, and for Sean Desai was he probably him Matt Patricia. The defense is probably the best. I mean, you look at what they're getting out of their corners. Okay, they're young corners that they're hitting on young. I mean, you got young talent, and they look like they're already ready to be elite. They already had their corners of the future. Their secondary already is set for the future. Okay, they're hitting on some of these guys, but bro, the offense is just, man. Look, it's a whole different. I don't want to even spill too much of what I know with this team, just from what I see. But I promise you right now, Christmas, that'll be the biggest loss for us of the season. Where we're in our black, it's Christmas. Think about it. We lost Christmas Eve last year. Yeah, I'm not. No. I'm not playing with no, bro. No, they could very well have us losing on Christmas. Okay, they could have us losing on Christmas in all black to the fucking Giants. Yeah, so I kind of already prepared for it. I think, man, at this point, and I hope I'm wrong. Okay. But at this point of the season, I think they're done on Nick Sirianni. I think they're done. I think they want him gone, and they're gonna keep losing until he gets fired. Okay, I'll say it. We're he until he gets fired, the team is going to keep losing. And I hope they win the next game. But bro, I've been calling it since the Dallas game. And if it happens again, I don't want to see it happen. But this is usually what happens when players are done with the head coach. When you lose a locker room, you start seeing leaks. And I mean, I'm seeing leaks every week, and they're being confirmed. First off, I'm confirming the leaks. The new one right now, I still have to check into it, but if it's just it's really a, man, this is deeper than you guys really are actually. Bro, I mean, I can't believe we were just 10-1. How the fuck, yo, bro? How you go from how you go from how you go from 10-1 to like fucking 10-4, 10-5. Bro, we just lost how many in a row? Like, this is fucking mayhem. Bro, what the, like, it had it can very well continue. It can very well continue. I mean, these guys just on, if you just look at some of the just looking at them on the field. I mean, come on, man. I would hate to see the all 22. This is something I just would not even want to participate in after a loss like that. I mean, but did anything go right? We look okay. We got the offense here. Is the offense got anything going on? Do they have anything going on? Oh, you got Jalen Hurts just go scramble for a dude look like last year right there. Yo, hold on, wait, dude shot out of a cannon. Look, here we go. I'm gone. Oh no, that dude look nah, bro. I'm not trying to. Yeah, but he's just running too fast. He too big, bro. That was just crazy. That's last year, Jalen. That's what that looked like. And here we go with the screens or the little, passes to the running backs out of the backfield. Man, I don't know why they but they feel like they got to attack the defense horizontal as well to attack them vertically. So that's why they do a lot of that because you got to be able to spread the defense out. So, but their horizontal plays are just trash. Okay, so we got to chill on. Okay, I see what it is. Well, let's pause this real quick. It's I know everybody hates look. Everybody hates the screens, the horizontal plays, or you have to have those because if you're trying to throw deep, you have to make sure the defense is playing every side of they have to be playing the entire field. So there are some home run capabilities with as far as some of these horizontal plays. It's just they're not getting enough out of them, and they need a lot of work to do. They got a lot of work to do on their horizontal, but just throw tosses or, have have a have some of these guys, some of your linemen or your guards pulling right. So if I'm running to the right side, I'll have Landon Dickerson pull all the way to the right, and I just have everybody just meet on the right side of the field and have all your linemen pull. Right. So I think, but you got to get these guys in space. You got to get your big guys in space. These dudes are huge. It's the best offensive line in the NFL. Look, you got to get those guys in space, man. We got to get them moving. That's what I think, honestly, with our run game. Um, Look, and that's a chunk play right there to Dallas Goddard. Jalen should have kept going to Dallas Goddard here in this throughout this entire game. Okay, Jalen Hurts should have just kept going to Dallas Goddard. Okay, Jalen Hurts dropped back. I mean, look, you see him flash. Jalen already knows what's going to be there. Okay, Jalen is already locked in. Okay, they both know they have amazing chemistry. Dude is gonna be my first read. I don't know why. See, here's the thing. There's some, ah, there's some man like for real. You gotta understand. Dallas Goddard should be my first read all the time. Can I be honest? That's what I mean. I don't even want to. I don't want to start that back up. I mean, that's a gem, right? Look here's look you look, and if when I say it, you're gonna start hearing it. Okay, hear me out. That is a jam. Dallas Goddard. I mean, bro, we're not you look. You're gonna see him right here. Okay, that's pitch and catch all day, like open. Okay, Dallas Goddard, don't play around. Just get down. There you go. Protect yourself. Fall down because you know you already got the forearm. They can't stop you, my boy. Right. So don't even try to be extra and do all this crazy shit. Get what you gotta get and get down. Jalen has to. I would Dallas Goddard would be my first read. You hear me? Oh my God. What the look? Oh, I done broke something. I got a gym. I got a gym for you guys. I got a gym for you guys right here. Dallas Goddard should be Jalen Hurts' first read all of the time. It's not AJ Brown. It's not no. It's Dallas Goddard. Look at them boys that Houston game, right? You look at them Arizona game. Like, bro, you have to those little screens or all of that shit. That shit should be for Dallas Goddard. I don't know why they refuse. Sometimes this organization make me just want to just fucking stand outside of their fucking practice facility with signs up as well. Because look, man, you got to understand Dallas Goddard is unguardable. He's like you got a Travis Kelsey on your team, and you're not using him. You got a Shannon Sharp on your team, and you're just not gonna use him. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Like that's humiliating. The fact that we have a yo. That make me want to start a rant. How do you have a Dallas Goddard and you're not giving him the ball? Hurts is overrated just like Dak. Whoa. I wouldn't say that. Jalen Hurts is going through a situation that Dak Prescott is going through, actually. He's going through a situation to where whoa, Hurts. What the well, let me see. Hold on, let me see some of the comments. The comments kind of crazy right now. Jalen is the man. I've seen enough. Hurts is, yeah. Jalen, he's like that. He's good. He's good to go. We know that. We all know that Jalen is really elite level quarterback. And I'm blaming a lot of this. Some of this stuff is strictly on the on our offensive coordinators and our head coach, for real. Because you can see Jalen Hurts. He's being coached. Everything that what they want him to do, he's going to execute in that. So it's not something that he's like, if he misses somebody that's wide open, it's because of the head coach. And they already told him where to go with the ball. Okay. And he's just doing whatever they tell him to do. That's all this is, man. Honestly. And it's not working. But you see right here, Dallas Goddard gets a couple of solid yards, but I mean, that's not a good play call. I mean, that's not a good design, because now you're relying on these guys to get yards after the catch. I mean, the alignment looks good, right? You got two receivers stacked to the right, which is AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. Then you got this is probably Quez right here. Okay, so I mean, you can do something out of these formations, and then you also have man, yeah, this right here looks good. Okay, this look like you can do something with this. All right, okay, that's Lane Johnson, and then you probably have a tight end right here. Then you got Swift next to Jalen Hurts. So man, this is good. I would try this. I would try this as more of a base. I really like this formation. And then you see, Dallas Goddard goes in motion. So they're trying some things out here. Okay. They're trying some things out. The offense is just, and you got Kelsey pulling to the left. They think it's a run over here. So they're committing because they're using Jason Kelsey as a key. So you see Jason Kelsey pull, and they're pulling his wit. I mean, they're following him because that's the keys that the linebackers use. Look at what the guards doing and follow them pretty much. But in reality, it's a fucking screen. What the hell? So some of this stuff is pretty elaborate, man. Okay, I could very well see them running to the left side of the field. Honestly, I can very well see that happen. Look, see, yeah, I'm giving that to Gainwell. I'd rather give that to Gainwell. Yeah, yep. Oh my God. You give it to Gainwell. Jason Kelsey is going to grab this linebacker here. Okay. Jason Kelsey got him. Okay. That's if You just hand it off. He's already sealed. Okay, whoever did, which this is probably AJ Brown. You go get him. I could definitely see that being a touchdown. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that's probably a touchdown right here. Everybody's accounted for. So it's so much going on in one play, right? Jalen could have easily like this is wild, bro. This is wild. They have too much going on, man. I would probably simplify some of this because you're building. How are you building in a run option into a pass? And I've seen a lot of that with this team. You know, they got a screen to the other side, but they have a run play to the left, right? So it's like, man, Jalen has to figure out shit in a split like that. Yeah, this offense is extremely complicated, man. For real, this their offense is complicated. Let's not act like it's not. Who is that? Daddy? Who the hell is that, bro? He's erasing everyone. Who is that? I don't even see him, bro. I don't see nobody name. I don't see nobody with that name on here. I don't see nobody. Did he comment in the comment section? Damn, I don't know. All right, but after I figure it out, I'm not giving nobody else mods. Okay. And even if I don't know, even if you get banned on here, just either make a new account or I'll figure it out, man. But whoever that is, I don't know. D Daddy, what the? Why you timing everyone about everybody out? Hold on, let me check my phone. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, gang. Let me see. What the fuck? I'm trying to see. Damn, what the hell? Who the fuck? Bro, I see it now. Damn, let me. What the fuck? What is dude on? I don't even. We need the 49. I don't know, bro. View, yeah, I don't know, bro. Damn, they hating on my QB1. There's probably some. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. What the? I'm gonna just go unban everybody that dude that he just banned. Who is message deleted by D Daddy? Cool Cat Connor says, uh, they hating on my QB1, Jalen freaking Hurts. Bro, I don't think I've ever seen you even comment on him on my even on one of my live streams. But yeah, bro, they it's not even about hating. It's just a lot of times you gotta debunk some of it with knowledge and football IQ and statistics as well. So you gotta blend the best of all of that together to see, where are they coming from with some of their arguments. So if you're not able to dissect an argument down to a grain of nothing, right? If you're not able to do that, if you're not able to look at someone's argument and say, hey, I can poke a trillion holes in your argument in a matter of seconds, right? So that's what this is about. So, I mean, I like to look and see, dive deeper into certain things. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. But yeah, I don't think I ever seen bro comment on my live streams. Oh God. Uh Hold on. What the hell, bro? I see a lot of people got. I mean, I could just that's crazy. Who is I don't even know who that is. Who the fuck is D Daddy, bro? That's a weird ass missing. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't even know. This media fuel. I could just easily go see, but yeah, if it seemed like my channel just got infiltrated or something. No way Wentz refused to slide. I could slide. He's done. He's in a Commander's jersey, finished, but Wentz, we need the 49. Is this? All right. He's a Cowgirls troll. 49ers are not losing. Yeah, he's not hating on Hurts. Uh questioning what's going on with Jalen. It's all good. He is a Cowgirls troll. I mean, it's cool. I mean, you go ahead and erase. I don't know, bro. You could erase all the comments, but I mean, I don't know what you get out of that. Honestly, uh, now is going through. All right, so here we have. All right, let's finish up here. Let's see what's going on. Um, this is a good angle here. You see Jalen Hurts. We got. Is that Opeta? Yeah, Opeta started for Cam Jurgens. So he's kind of Jason Kelsey. Jason Kelsey doesn't have time to. He's not trying to continually look over his back and see, right? So Opeta is pretty much all of the snap count is going off Opeta because Jason Kelsey cannot continue to like look back and see, right? You can't turn your head that far back. So Opeta is pretty much calling the snap count here. So he taps Jason Kelsey and Jason Kelsey snaps the ball. Right. And you gotta yeah, I would have definitely handed that ball off. This stuff has to be decided that fast. And it's a lot of to go to design a type of play like this and it only pan out for that amount of yards, man. It's like it's too much. Here you got to he's in shotgun. It's another yeah, this is just like I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these guys with like the screens or man, it's just weird. Okay, I feel like you need to have this set up a bit better. You need better design here because you got one blocker. Let's see what the blocker does for Devontae Smith. Nothing. Bro, what kind of pass is that? But AJ Brown has to attack, man. Whoever that is. I don't even know who that is, bro. Honestly. That looked like a setup throw. That's a hospital throw. Yo, what the fuck was that? Yeah, I'm not throwing this. I'm not throwing this throw. Look at this, bro. Look at this throw. Yeah, man, that looked like a setup. You don't throw that for Devontae Smith like that. And AJ, if he gonna throw that, AJ Brown, you gotta fight for your soul to make sure nobody touched Devontae Smith, man, for real. But I mean, yeah, AJ Brown, yeah, you gotta be pushing him this way, man. You too big. But the throw was kind of suspect as well, because now Devontae Smith gotta stretch out to try to get the ball. So he's already in that's not a a position you want to be in when you got a cornerback going running full speed, running your blocker right into your midsection. That was a horrible throw. It was a horrible block. I don't want to see that ever again, bro. For real. AJ should never even let that type of shit happen. Seriously, bro. You gotta make sure because you're the only blocker out there. This is not a good play design, bro, honestly. And I'm not designing this for Devontae. I'm definitely not designing this for Devontae. If anything, yeah, bro, I would have Devontae where AJ Brown is, and I would have Devontae run like a post right here. Maybe get him to him in that area fast so that he don't get to, this guy don't have a free shot on him. But I'm having him run a post or something right here, or a drag, or not even a drag, maybe a post, but you got to hit him right on the button. But yeah, this is just wild, bro. This is horrible. Because if he attacks him here, if AJ Brown go, you know what, I'm finna stop you, right? At least right here somewhere. No, he got way too. Yeah, this is just bad execution. This is horrible. Don't ever run this shit again. Seriously, everybody had their part. Yeah, this is horrible. This is horrible. Or just hand the ball off. Yeah, you just hand the ball off, man. If there's an option to run the ball, just run it, dude. For real. Because that's just bad. If the run isn't there, you just gonna throw it to whatever first read. And even if that's not there, you just gonna throw it there. Okay, let's see what the comments. Watch out, X. He's a racing. Yeah, bro. I don't even go. I don't even care, bro. You race everybody. I don't even care, bro. Honestly, you can't blame Nick because Hurts can't play in a pro style offense. It's not about a pro style offense. It's not about any of that, bro. It's not even about the style of offense. You just have to have some camaraderie. So you just have to have some you got to know the system, man. And if you're constantly if you have to learn different systems every year, come on, bro. You always learning. It's a learning curve. You can never just go off pure you can't go off prior knowledge because you have no knowledge. Because it's always something new. And that's what happens with Jalen Hurts. Okay, so dude is figuring out so many different systems. It's and this stuff is really complicated, man. I don't know how you even go about building in run and pass options into the same. Yeah, man, it's kind of confusing to look at. Honestly, it's not as they try to make it seem as though it's really confusing, bro. They try to make it seem like, oh, you know what they're running, or no, you don't, man. That's the thing. You don't know what they're gonna do. So if they can figure it out, they may be able to. But bro, it would be. I don't understand how you can process having a run and a pass play built in every formation. And if you're in, I can guarantee you right now, this is a quarterback draw. Because anytime there's nobody in the back and there's nobody back here with him, you know he's finna run the ball. You know they finna do a quarterback draw because you got the numbers. So if it's not, I'm wrong. Like, and you running him all the way out wide. You're spreading everything out. You know it's man. Yeah, that's what I think they're about to do here. No, nope, they don't. Okay, but they very well could have. He very well could have. Look, it's man all the way around. Man, man, man. You got what? You got a deep safety. But yeah, you got a lane to run the ball. You got lanes to run the ball. All right? But that's a good throw. But anytime they're in man, there's a possibility. This is a perfect example here. Look right here, but you see there's number space. There's number space here. But that's a good throw. That's what I would like to see. Get the ball out quick. Get it out quick. Nah, but you say Philadelphia Eagles really want Lincoln Riley, but Howie is not a football guy. I mean, there's a lot of there's a lot of head coaches you can go get, honestly. But there's a lot of head coaches. It just seems like Nick has lost the team. Yeah, man, I've already chronicled that. Look, if we it'll just continue to get worse if we somehow lose to the Giants, man. That'll be. I'm already all out on this team. Even X can you mod this account so I can try it? No, I'm taking all mods away, bro. This is like wow. Why you like, bro? It like he is being. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I'm taking all that shit away. Honestly, can you mod this account so I can try to unban? Oh yeah, hell yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely not. Yeah, like shit like that. That should definitely let me know what's going on. Uh, Hurts is shitty. Will we will keep one eye on him. X. That dude. Bro. I don't care about Buddy, bro. You do what he got to do, man. That's just like this what I don't read comment section. Honestly, this shit weird. But yeah, if you look at, I'm just going through some of the Seahawks all 22. You got a perfect angle of what's actually happening, man. This is just like beautiful football right here. And I like how the running backs are running for sure. You just got to get them. You just got to get them more opportunity. You got to start running the ball more. You got to start running the ball more. Yep. I mean, every run play was dominating. Golly. Yeah. Oh my God, bro. That's you. You got to run the ball and throw the ball to your tight ends, man. Honestly, I'm seeing a lot of AJ Brown for real, bro. AJ Brown, some of these outside receivers, man, y'all gotta chill because I don't want to see. We don't really need to force you guys the ball. Look at this. That's all. Look at all that space. That's about 5 yards right there. You know what I mean? If I'm being honest with you, but he just went in, bro. Look at the play concept. Sometimes we just need to run the ball. Wow, look, that's about 5 yards. Come on, man. That's you. You got space to run a ball. Yeah, somebody's gonna meet you here, but maybe pitch that early, okay? Because he's gonna meet you there. Man, you got a potential screen here, a wide receiver screen, and these dudes are they doing way too much, bro. I see the play design already. Dude, why would you have so much shit built into one play? You got a screen built in here, you got a run play built in here, and you got an option built in here. Yeah, that's whoa, what the that's some next level. Honestly, watching this is too much. Look, bro, yeah, what you just keep running, but you don't have nobody to compensate for here, right? But it's an option. He got an option set up, but he right there waiting, right? So I mean, the defense is actually, everybody playing the Philadelphia Eagles fucking pretty hard, pretty badass, bro. Everybody is playing the Philadelphia Eagles, really, really, really close. I'm not gonna lie, but this is just too much. They got a lot going on with their offense. Do you simplify it? I mean, if you can be more bro, this is the type of offense that can be unstoppable because you can't stop it. I got a screen over here. I got a run play built in here, and I got an option built in to the other side. Yeah, bro, that's a lot. That's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Like just run, Jalen. But you see him right here, okay? But you got outrun him. You gotta go. You got blockers. I don't know, bro. This just was weird to me. I would have. Yeah, they're still trying to figure this shit out. I wouldn't have him right here by himself unless you thought this corner, the corner was always right there with him. Did he go in motion? They got her going motion. No, he was already over there the whole. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm running the ball here. Fuck it. I'm running the ball, but he's ready to meet him. It's like some space here. Yeah, but this is, or you can run it and you gotta block it. It's like you gotta beat your 1-on-1s, right? You gotta beat your is mano y mano. You have to win your matchups. Nobody could, it didn't look like anybody will win their matchups. Okay, this is like mano y mano. That's what it looks like. Okay, and let me run it back. Look here. Boom. You see, fake handoff. Nope. I mean, he has the gap. You can maybe run out here, whatever. You suck him into the, and he fakes. He thinks it's a run. No, Jalen Hurts is already gone. Right, but now you have a linebacker accounting for him. So it's like everybody has a one-on-one opportunity, and then he throws it to Goddard for a one-on-one opportunity, and he's already ready for him. So this is good defense, right? This is good defense. I'll be honest with you, but it's way too much going on. What the hell? Why you got all this stuff built in? But I can see some of the, I can see where you can kind of when they all figure it out and get on one accord, this could be a dangerous offense. Because if you got if you got a run built into a pass and a pass built into a screen or something, you got so much stuff going on, man. It's hard to even, yeah. They may be on to something. Ivan says, I'm going to Vegas this weekend. I'm still betting on the Birds to win. But you gotta bet on them. You got to. But if you was a content creator, Ivan, you would have to, you know what I'm saying? You would have to beg to differ, right? Because there's two different elements of it. You got fans, which I wish I could be a fan, but I gotta dive a bit deeper into, any and everything because I'm bringing content to you guys so you can be informed. So I have to, dive a bit deeper. I really wish I could just be a fan. Honestly, if I could just stop and just say, you know what, I'm gonna just be a fan. That will feel so much better, in my opinion, bro. So the fact that you're just a fan and support the team, bro. Oh my God, I wish I was that right now. You feel me? I always try to say, we got this, but that's who we need. We need you guys to continue to add that support. So shout out to Ivan. He been showing love for the channels for a long time. And so shout out to bro. Yes, bro. That's what we need. And we in all black. If we could have Kelly Green with the black, bro, that'd be the perfect. Oh my God. I'm gonna figure out how to get that to be that would have to be the official uniform. Imagine the black and Kelly Green. We know how to dart the all black everything. Look, you put the Kelly Green with the all black. Come on, man. Get the Kelly Green visor. Oh my God, off the all black helmet, or vice versa. Come on, man. They don't know how to use Dallas Goddard. They don't know how to use him. I'm gonna be honest. They don't know how to use Dallas Goddard, bro. I probably can agree with that. I'm a diehard Dallas fan, but Goddard is better than Ferguson, man. If Dak had Goddard, Dallas will be going to the Super Bowl. Yo, that's a crazy take because everybody knows, okay? Dallas Goddard, all of his family, his dad named him Dallas because of the Dallas Cowboys. The Philadelphia Eagles F y'all so royally, right? He was injured the Dallas Cowboys game, the first game, right? We played. He came back the game for I think about 2 or 3 weeks later, whatever, after he was injured. I think about 4 weeks, a month later. He came back, he played, he was signing autographs for some of the people in Dallas. It was at Dallas. So yeah, I know there's some history there. I know he probably secretly probably is a fucking his dad was a Cowboys fan. Of course, the Eagles drafted him, but his name is Dallas, right? His first name is Dallas. You can't ever, there's nothing you can do about that. You know where you belong. His dad was his dad was cruel, goddamn it. Your dad say, hey, you get drafted, it better be to Dallas. Because if it's not from Dallas, they're gonna know it should have been from Dallas because your first name is gonna be Dallas. So we know, like, you feel me? So I know deep down, bro. I already know, man. Yeah, he definitely was and him with Dak. I would be honest. I think God, the Eagles knew. The Eagles knew that they couldn't put Dak Prescott with Dallas Goddard. Okay, they couldn't. It'd have been too much because now you got to hear what. Now you got to hear Dallas Goddard all the time. But I'm glad we got him, but we don't really use them how we should. Okay, we don't really use we don't really use them how we should. Okay, let's uh let's take a quick intermission, and I'm gonna wrap Yeah. Bro say Shane, we don't even use Goddard. He definitely top 2 tight end. He the best tight end in the game. He the best tight end in the game. He the best, bro. He the best tight end in the game, though. Is he not? Is he not the best tight end in the game? Who better? I would say who better? Travis Kelsey, maybe. Travis Kelsey old. He old. He old. Bro say, look, hey, bro say Dallas Goddard needs a pro style offense to bring out his talent. There's no reason why Dallas Goddard can't be like the rest of them tight ends. I mean, he's better than all of them. I'm gonna be honest, man. He's better than all of them. If I'm keeping it a buck with you, he's better than all of them. Okay, he's better than all of them, man. Or if not better, he's right on that same letter. Dallas is him, but Nick is a bum. Hey, here's the thing, right? If we lose fucking 5 in a row, I mean 4 in a row, it's gonna feel like 5, right? This will be equivalent to the worst choke job ever in the NFL. I mean, shit. When we had Carson Wentz, at least we won one. I mean, but also,
Damn!
I mean, I know
Give me the ball!
there's also
No!
there's a there's so much dysfunction with the Philadelphia Eagles right now. Okay, what's so hilarious is you got like content creators like me. They try to silence you. You hear me? They try to silence you. At the end of the day, I know that I rock with my team at the end of the day, period. But when you see so much drama going on with your team, you have to address it, right? And some some of the things that get leaked, A lot of it is true, and it's unfortunate. But we need to beat the Giants. And how the Philadelphia Eagles been playing. If you guys do not beat the Giants, golly, man, the New York Giants. They don't have a good. They stink. The New York Giants stink. We definitely need a dub against the New York Giants.